I want to talk about IQ. IQ is a topic that it's not really talked about a lot. Um, One thing I had to understand is that IQ plays a big role in just how just how things come to you and how you're able to grasp things and learn things. Now, we're all wired differently. Um, Not everyone has the highest IQ. Myself, I believe my IQ could have been a lot higher than what it is had I been raised differently, you know, and I probably wouldn't have had some of the academic challenges that I had because I had academic challenges in school, and I'm sure a lot of people did. Um, but one thing I had to realize, just because you had academic challenges, it doesn't necessarily mean you're dumb. It just means that we're not all gifted. Some people are gifted when it comes to academics. They don't have to study, they don't have to get a tutor. Things just come to them easy. I wish I was a person like that, but I've never been a person like that. My uncle was like that, you know. Even though my father wasn't like that, he still graduated cum laude with honors. Um, so, it just goes to show that we're all different. But what I'm realizing about IQ is that it really is genetic, you know. Um, IQ is one of those things that I believe you're just born with. You understand? Um, there are a lot of things in this life that are just out of our control. Um, Now I do believe reading more, studying, perhaps those types of things can increase your IQ. But I believe one thing that's increasing my IQ is the fact that I've got away from religion, because religion will constantly keep your head in a cloud. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with believing in God, but that church and how I was being raised, that right there can really stunt your IQ. And I feel like my IQ is actually being raised a couple of points since I backed away from religion and I'm not so deep into that stuff anymore. Um, Now, I want to start reading more. That's one thing I'm trying to do this year, starting to read books more, because I do believe that reading can definitely increase your IQ and just your perception of the world. Um, I used to be so delusional thinking that if you're a good person and if you do the right thing and if you do right by people and believe in God, that everything will work out right for you in this life. My grandparents told me when I was a kid that if you do the right thing and if you're a good person, everything will work out for your benefit. But I'm seeing as an adult, that's not true. I was wrong. You know, my grandparents, they taught me that, but that's totally far from the truth. Um, this IQ stuff is very crucial because it determines what kind of careers you can have and all of these things. And people who are born gifted, people who are born with the high IQ, those are some truly lucky people, because the higher the IQ, the easier it's going to be for you to get into a profession earning top figures. Um, but these are the things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be reading more to increase my IQ, because I feel with time and as my understanding becomes more clear about life and just the challenges that I've had in my life, I feel like my IQ is rising because they say that things get better with time. And I believe too, your age plays a big role in your understanding. Um, but then again, there are some people who had a clear understanding of life way before they was in their 30s. But then again, it goes back to how you're being raised. Like, I'm going to talk about the hood a little bit. There's some benefits to being raised in the hood. There are pros and cons, and I'm going to connect this with IQ as well. There's some youngsters in the hood they have a clear understanding of life young because of the environments that they're being raised up in. When you grow up in the trenches and you're exposed to the wolves, and when you're exposed to harsh realities, that can help your IQ develop a lot faster, because in those type of environments it's survival of the fittest. So when you grow up in the trenches and you're exposed to that kind of life, it can develop your IQ a lot faster. That's why you have youngins in the hood who thinking like a 30-year-old man at 15 or 11 or 12, because it's the environment that they're being raised in. Um so yeah, I definitely believe that how you being raised, what you around, your experiences, that can definitely, you know, have a big impact on your IQ level. Um, Being raised sheltered is not always good. If I was a parent, I wouldn't want my kids to be totally sheltered, because I believe being sheltered can stunt your IQ in some ways as well. Um, I want you guys to let me know, do you know how you feel about IQ? Because even though just I don't feel that I'm incapable of learning, but I will admit, and I have no shame in saying this, I had some academic challenges along the way. And I'm sure a lot of people did. But I'm just here thinking of factors that can help your IQ and factors that can plummet your IQ. And I finally see too that how you're being raised and what you're around can have a tremendous effect on your IQ as well. I want you guys just to give me your feedback on this. I thought this would be an interesting topic to talk about. Don't want to make it a long, drawn out rant, but IQ determines a lot in life. And I believe for the most part, it's genetic. It's definitely genetic, but there are some things that you can do to tweak it, because I feel since I backed away from religion and with my age that my IQ is definitely increasing. Um but that's all I wanted to say about IQ. You guys have a great day, and I'll be talking with you guys soon. All right now.